Okay, in this video we're going to go over some painting procedures. So, whenever you are going to be painting, and this video is specifically for tempera cakes, you're going to need your water, a brush, and your tempera cakes. Now, these are dry, and when you add water to them, they become wet. A lot of times it's also a good idea to get a paper towel as well, just to blot your brush. So, what we're gonna do, first of all, we wanna be really delicate with these bristles, okay? If we smush them, they're gonna make a really messy line. But if we hold it really nice up high, it's gonna make a thin line. So the first thing we're gonna do is just kind of wiggle it in the water and get it wet. And then we never want to tap like this to get the water off, because that sprays water everywhere, okay? And a lot of times the water is dirty in here, and then that's gonna be dirty water that's all over someone's paper and the table. So instead, we dip, and then we swipe against the side. Dip, swipe, and you can swipe twice if you want. I'm just gonna swipe once, and let's say I'm gonna do green. I'm gonna take my water, and since this is really dry, I'm not even gonna swipe. I need a little bit more water on here. And I'm gonna swirl it on this paint. And I'm gonna swirl it about 10 times. You can count if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And once I get a good swirl, I've got green paint on here. Now, I don't wanna smush, because that makes my bristles gross. I want to twist my bristles. These are bristles, that's what these are called, until it's a nice line. And then when I paint, if I press really delicate, if I just barely press, I'm gonna make a thin line. And if I press hard, I'm gonna make a thick line. Now, when it starts to run like this, that means you need more water. So I go back, get more water, go get more paint, and then I can paint. Every time that I go to get more paint for these tempera cakes, I need to get more water. Now, if we're using liquid paint, you don't need to. But if we're using tempera cakes, every single time that I go and get paint, I need to get more water. When I want to change colors, I want to clean my brush first so I don't get green on my yellow. So I'm gonna swish in my water, and I'm gonna do about 10 times, and then I'm gonna swipe twice. And if I still see green in there, go back, swish again. But this looks pretty clean. So again, since this is new, I'm not gonna swipe because I want some of that water to make this into paint. And then I'm gonna swirl. Now if I start swirling and I see that this is getting my yellow dirty, then maybe it means I need to clean my brush a little more. And maybe it means I need to get new water. If your water gets really dirty, you just go to the sink, dump it out, fill it up, only fill it up to right here. Don't fill it up to the top. Okay, so let's say I accidentally get this paint dirty. Let's say I get some green on that paint. All I need to do is dip in my water, clean my brush, and I'm gonna swirl, get back in the water, swirl, get back in the water. I'm trying to pick up all that green with my brush and move it to here, basically. So I'm swirling over and then getting back in my water, swirling over and getting back in my water until my yellow looks clean again. And once your yellow is clean, you're good to go. At the end of every painting, I want you to go through and clean all of these. We want to try not to ever mix the paints. I never really want to go green into yellow, okay? You can do green on here and then go back, clean your brush, get some yellow and paint over it. But don't mix it in here, because that's how we get these really, really dirty. When you are done, put your brush, or let's say I'm coming to speak to you, always have your brush stored in the water like this. And then when you're completely done, pick up the cup, bring it over to the sink, and here, I'm gonna actually show you. Let me